camping in the frozen forests of Siberia. What is the experience really like? Orc, a man who takes the road less traveled, ventured into the mountains in -20-degree weather. The ground was completely covered in snow. Every step was a drain on his stamina. Luckily, he is a veteran of the outdoors, much stronger than the average college student. After hiking 2 kilometers through the woods, he finally reached today's destination. It is an abandoned wooden cabin he found recently. Taking advantage of a rare weekend off, he came out for a simple camping trip. Before going inside, he clears the accumulated snow from the entrance. Opening the heavy wooden door, you can see the interior is quite spacious. In the corner sits his favorite stove. However, no one has lived here for a long time. The walls are leaking badly, and the floor is covered in rat droppings. But the top priority is to chop some dry wood to light the warm stove. He is freezing to death in this severe weather. As wisps of smoke rise from the chimney, he can finally use the warm stove fire to warm his frozen hands. To improve smoke exhaust efficiency, he added an extra section to the chimney pipe. After sorting out the heating facilities, he finally moved his small sled inside. It is packed to the brim. All kinds of equipment are available, except for finding a girlfriend in the wild. He can take anything else out of there. The forecast said it is -25 degrees today. Luckily, Orc prepared ahead and brought a thermometer. He wants to see exactly how low it is. It is too dim indoors. The windows are blocked by thick snow. First, he turns on the light, then begins the cleanup. As a guy who loves cleanliness, a tidy environment makes him comfortable. Also, he needs to bring some glue traps next time. The shovel is missing a handle right now, but logs are plentiful in the forest. He chops a branch and sharpens the tip. It fits in perfectly. He gives the wood a debarking treatment, then reinforces it with nails. Now it is much handier to use. Orc clears out the window area first, so the light can shine into the room. It won't feel oppressive staying inside. Deep in the silent, uninhabited forest, only the sound of him shoveling snow remains. If it were me, I wouldn't dare go alone. When Orc returned indoors, thanks to the heat provided by the stove, he could already take off his coat, leisurely drinking a cup of tea without tea leaves. And from the melting snow water, you can see the temperature in the cabin has risen significantly. He even brought a chainsaw along for the trip. He really came fully prepared. For the dark and cold night, he needs a lot of firewood for warmth, with a chainsaw helping to collect it. The efficiency is very high. After sawing through the fallen tree trunk, he brought the wood back to the camp and cut them into small sections by the door. This firewood is quite enough to use. After moving it all inside, he stacked it neatly next to the stove. Orc indicated he wouldn't stay for free. If the owner returns next time, they won't have to brave the cold to chop wood, because the snow is too deep. He wrapped his pant legs before going out, to prevent snow from getting into his shoes. No need to worry about water sources in winter. Scoop up a full bucket of snow and put it on the stove to melt. Next is the familiar little canteen session. Peel the potatoes and boil them in the pot. Fry the meat with spices to make it tastier. As they say, make the best use of everything. A small log was slightly modified by him, becoming a great helper for mashing potatoes. No artificial additives. And no fancy cooking techniques either. A simple meal gave Orc physical and mental satisfaction. Before sleep, he found the door wouldn't close. Not wanting to freeze, he fixed it immediately. Now it fits tightly without gaps. He slept until the next day. When he woke up, the sky was just getting bright. Breakfast is 2 eggs plus bacon. Protein content is 10 times that of beef. While waiting for it to fry, he has a cup of tea to warm his stomach, while others are skipping meals to save money. Orc has already achieved food and warmth, freedom. He leaves a box of rat poison before going. This stuff can also repel insects. He didn't forget to plug the chimney with wood. Very attentive details. And so, the camping trip comes to an end. Orc turns around and sets off on the way home.